Hello, welcome to your learning channel. Today we'll learn reading and writing with this article from magazine World Kindness Day. Today our topic is World Kindness Day. In this lesson we'll learn vocabulary, we'll match vocabulary with the definitions, and we'll do reading skill activity and writing as well. This is combined lesson, so let's get started. World Kindness Day is celebrated on 13 November. How can we become happier by doing kind things for others? And how can we help the world by doing kind things for ourselves? Before reading, do the preparation task first, then read the article and do the exercises. Here we have matching vocabulary definitions. We'll match here vocabulary with its definition. Kindness. Now let's find here. Kindness, number one is kind behavior, treating people in a helpful, friendly way. So this is the definition of kindness, and we'll write here D. Now number two, the soul. Soul means here the part of a person that is not physical and that experiences emotions. Here we have C option. We write here C. Well-being. Number three word is well-being. We'll find here the definition of this. A sense of health and happiness. E. Well-being means a sense of health and happiness. Contagious. See here. Contagious means able to pass quickly from one person to another, like a virus. Contagious means H. Option H is correct. Contagious means able to pass quickly from one person to another, like a virus. Common sense. Common sense. Number five vocabulary is common sense. Common sense means practical knowledge which almost everybody has. Option A definition is correct for common sense. Here we write here common sense. To complain. To complain means to talk in a negative way about which makes you feel angry or unhappy. Okay, so G. We write here G. To complain means to talk in a negative way about something which makes you feel angry or unhappy. To hand. To hand means, okay, we have done already this H. To hand means to give something to somebody. B. We'll have to write here option B. A ripple. Now we find a ripple means a small movement that is a consequence of an earlier action. F. Here we write F. Option is correct for this. A ripple means a small movement that is a consequence of an earlier action. Like water has ripples. So we have matched vocabulary with their definitions. Now we'll read and try to understand this article down here. Okay, let's start reading this article now. World Kindness Day. Can you remember a time when somebody was kind to you? Perhaps a person allowed you to go in front of them in a queue. Maybe your sister phoned you to ask how your week was going. Or perhaps a stranger or a friend helped you in a much deeper way. There are a million ways to offer kindness. And at a time when the world seems to have so many problems, some people have started to take the issue of kindness very seriously indeed. Why be kind? Few people would disagree with the idea that a kind action is good for the soul. It is a win-win situation, leading to a sense of well-being both for the receiver of this kind gesture as well as for the person who does the action. As a simple example, let's imagine you have a workmate who always does a very good job. How about taking a moment to mention this to them just in conversation or perhaps by email? The effects of this will probably be quite clear. Your workmate will be happy to receive some praise, and in addition, you will probably feel good about yourself for having spread a little joy. What are random acts of kindness? Many organizations try to encourage people to do kind acts wherever and whenever they can. The idea behind this is that it doesn't take any major plan to be kind, just a little bit of effort. Perhaps the strongest supporters of this idea are the Random Acts of Kindness. Random Acts of Kindness RAC Foundation, who work with schools and companies to teach people kindness skills. They operate under the beliefs that kindness can be taught and that it is contagious. Their activities range from suggesting kind acts to allowing their website users to become Ractivists, people who officially register themselves as activists of kindness. They are called Ractivists, people who officially register themselves as activists of kindness. How can I be kind? Apart from using your own common sense, the RAC website suggests some more imaginative ways to show kindness. Generally, these fall into three categories. The first is interpersonal kindness. Some examples are donating old clothes to charity or writing a positive online comment about a restaurant that you like. The second is environmental kindness, which could mean simply recycling or organizing a group event to clean a local park or beach. The third category is less obvious personal kindness, which means treating yourself kindly. Some examples are taking a walk in nature or setting yourself an objective to complain less. The logic is that by being kind to yourself, you will automatically be kinder to the world around you. Here we have last paragraph of this article. What is World Kindness Day? This is an annual celebration which takes place on 13 November each year. The day is marked in many countries, drawing attention to the amazing work of organizations and individuals in local communities. How do people celebrate this day? Well, by being kind and having lots of fun. One typical event is to use kindness cards. These are small cards which you hand to somebody when you do a kind act for them with the message that now it is the other person's turn to pass on the card by doing a kind act for another person. Most experts on kindness agree that it has a sort of ripple effect. This means that one kind action tends to lead to more and more. So don't wait for kindness to find you today. Go and start a new ripple. So now we have read this article. Now we'll do exercises over this article. Here we have the first task is true or false. The text suggests that the world is not generally a kind place. True, yes. The world is not generally a kind place. This text suggests that is true. The first sentence is true. Next we have here, the text suggests that kindness is better for the giver than for the receiver. This is false. Kindness is better for everyone. Random acts of kindness can be spontaneous. Random acts of kindness can be spontaneous. Yes, true. In the third paragraph, the word contagious has a positive idea. True. The RAC website suggests that people should think less about themselves. False. This is false. Number 5 sentence is false. World Kindness Day is not celebrated in every country in the world. True. A kindness card is a little card. A kindness card. A kindness card is a little card which you give to a person who has been kind to you. False. This is false. The conclusion of the text is that the next time a person treats you kindly. True. The conclusion of the text is that the next time a person treats you kindly, you must do something kind for a different person. This is also false. Number 1. Few people could disagree with the idea that a kind action is good. So we'll have to select this for the soul. Few people would disagree with the idea that a kind action is good for the soul. They operate under. They operate under the beliefs that kindness can be taught and that it is contagious. Their activities range from suggesting kind acts to allowing their website users to become reactivists. Apart from using your own common sense, the RAC website suggests some more imaginative ways to show kindness. Generally, these fall into three categories. We'll have to write here into three categories. Most experts on kindness agree that it has a sort of ripple effect. So we have done this reading and writing activity. I hope you have enjoyed learning this lesson. Thank you. Talk soon.